unprecedented display of divisions within Israel's government. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu publicly criticized the Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. The attack wasn't just personal. It revealed the deep, festering rifts within Netanyahu's cabinet. Is Netanyahu losing control of his government at a time when unity is essential? Our next report telling you more.
There is a growing rift within Netanyahu's cabinet. Reports in the Israeli media claim that Defense Minister Yoav Gallant dismissed Netanyahu's declared aim of achieving total victory over Hamas in Gaza as nothing more than nonsense. Gallant apparently made these statements in a private security briefing with lawmakers. The Prime Minister's office then responded with a statement, accusing Gallant of harming Israel's chances of securing a deal for the release of hostages held by Hamas. This comes as West Asia braces for what could be an explosive escalation. The United States is ramping up its military presence in the region, sending the guided missile submarine Georgia to bolster its forces. Meanwhile, Iran and Hezbollah are vowing retaliation for the recent killings of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh and senior Hezbollah commander Fuad Shukr. Even as Netanyahu and Gallant clash, international efforts to stave off a broader conflict are intensifying. US President Joe Biden, alongside leaders from Egypt and Qatar, are pushing for a ceasefire in Gaza. On Monday, the White House released a joint statement from the leaders of the United States, UK, France, Germany and Italy, declaring that time is running out to prevent further bloodshed. They also issued a warning to Iran, urging it to stand down its threats against Israel. International officials are traveling across West Asia in countries such as Qatar, Egypt, Lebanon this week in an effort to secure a ceasefire and avert further escalation. Meanwhile, Netanyahu's office has confirmed that Israel will send a negotiating team for the upcoming talks, likely in Cairo or Doha. Hamas has indicated it may not participate, casting further doubts on the likelihood of a truce. As the Israeli military continues its offensive in Gaza, ordering civilians to evacuate certain areas in preparation for further attacks, the internal discord within Netanyahu's government becomes even more significant. What will happen to the hostages in Hamas's captivity? How can Israel expect to achieve its goals in Gaza when its leaders are at odds with each other? This isn't the first time Gallant has found himself at odds with Netanyahu. Last year, he urged the Prime Minister to suspend a controversial plan to overhaul the Israeli judiciary, a move that sparked widespread protests. More recently, Gallant warned that the lack of a post-war plan for Gaza could lead to a prolonged occupation, costing Israel dearly in blood and treasure for no clear purpose. In a statement on X on Monday, Gallant didn't confirm or deny whether he had labelled Netanyahu's goal of total victory as nonsense. Gallant emphasized that he is determined to achieve the war's objectives, which include dismantling Hamas and securing the release of hostages. As per reports, despite Netanyahu's statements, there are no immediate plans to dismiss Gallant as the defense minister. As West Asia teeters on the brink of a wider conflict, Israel's internal divisions are becoming increasingly problematic. Can the government hold itself together long enough to see the crisis through? Bureau Report, WION World is One.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.